And now, insurance-minded speeches from Geico.
It's a common expression, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. However, what if the horse's mouth is filled with useful insurance tools? This is the exact case with the Geico app. Yes, the app is free and therefore a gift horse. However, look inside the app and behold, emergency roadside assistance, digital ID cards, bill pay. Get the Geico app. Look it in the mouth. Get amazing services. Thank you.
Blog Talk Radio.
Romey-mak.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to romey-mak's 2 cents, where we give our 2 cents on different topics, and everybody else gives their part. Changed the intro up a little bit. Wanted to go off the dome on that one, but welcome to the show, everybody. Want to thank everyone for tuning in to this week's show. A lot going on this week. Inauguration today. Wow, it's incredible. So much has happened this past week since last Friday's show. We'll get right into that, but I want to introduce you to my co-host for this week. One, I got my boy Marquise on the line. I appreciate him coming through, and also I got my man Karumbe Jeffrey. He's in the building as well. So, fellas, say what's up to everybody.
What up? What's going on, everybody? What's up, Jeff?
The almighty Karumbe, you know I do.
Yeah, he is back. Definitely, man. So fellas, man, we got a lot to talk about today, man. With the inauguration happening today, riots going on in D.C. right now. This is good doing the show in the afternoon, at least for today, because of the inauguration. There's so much more to get into. But I want to talk a little bit about the events that leading up to the inauguration, such as, the presidency, I would say the Trump administration having different celebrities trying to get, trying to get them to perform at the inauguration concert, but a lot of them turned it down. Or you had people, meeting with, or leading up ever since the election, you got people meeting with Trump, and they have this feeling that they're going to make change in their communities by working with Trump. But I definitely want to get you guys' take on a couple things. So I'll start with initially the Steve Harvey was probably the biggest name this past week, as far as in the black community, that was meeting with Donald Trump, and a lot of people felt a certain way about it online. I was reading comments that they just really bashing Steve for it, calling him Uncle Tom. Of course, that's expected. I'm pretty sure that Steve had good intentions while doing so, but me personally, I don't want him to be that naive. If he wanted to make change, if Trump really wanted to make change in our in the inner city community, I'm sure he has the money to have done that, from previous times, but. It's a rough topic on each side, but we definitely want to get you take on that. So Karumbe, I'm gonna start with you, man. What you think about Steve Harvey meeting with Donald Trump?
I don't really care about Steve Harvey, but like you said, man, if he wanted to do that, he could have already did that with the money and the connections that he had during that time frame. And you want to know what? He didn't. He hasn't. This guy hasn't reached out to anyone, any of these communities, lower communities, Chicago, all these places, when he had the chance to. Before this, to make himself look good, at least the president before him did that kind of stuff. He didn't even do that. All he was worried about is TV shows and building money and making this, going to WWE more popularity. That's what he cared about. And this is sad. It's sad. And the whole thing about Steve Harvey, man, it's I don't even know why people look to this guy. I know T.I. got on him and got on Kanye and all the rest of this stuff, but I'm my brother said something funny that he said that Malcolm X said a long time ago. And he was like, whenever people don't get on me about this, but it's just something funny I thought about. He's like, whenever a new white person comes into power, all they do is invite somebody over with tea. No, he said coffee. He said, Malcolm X said that coons go crazy for coffee. Yo.
Yeah, I did read that. I did read that.
I kid you not, it's a quote, yo. It's a Malcolm X quote. It's like hilarious. Yo. Oh, yeah, I was dying laughing.
I did read that quote.
I said what?
I did read that quote, actually, man. That's pretty funny.
It's so messed up, but that's all you got to do.
Sad but true.
It's sad but true, man. It's a lot of them that want to be seen with someone in power to do something themselves. Like, I don't know. I know what Kanye said he wanted to help out, but he had that influence at one point too, that he could have did what he wanted for Chicago. Like, I know Common has reached out to Chicago, Rhyme Fest, all those big things like that.
Common made a whole album. We made a whole album about what was going on in.
But he always there. Like Common, Rhyme Fest, Chance, these dudes are always there in the mix, and they always trying to do something for that place. Like all of a sudden, Kanye want to do something for it. Now, I mean, come on, bro. That kind of shit kind of irritates me.
Yeah, well, welcome to the show, Ebony. Say what's up to your hubby and all that, so we can get back to the topic.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you. Good. Say what's up. Yeah, Marquise on the line too, Eb. So say what's up.
Hi, how you doing?
All right. What's up?
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Long time for Mark. But anytime we got him is always a special guest. But speaking of which, Mark, wanted to get your take on the whole Steve Harvey meeting with Donald Trump. What you think about it?
To be honest with you, man, I don't really see why everybody cares, man. To be completely honest with you, man, somebody's gonna do it. Like your man said, somebody's gonna go in there and talk to him about something. You know what I mean? And it's like he's already in office. Like, you know what I'm saying? The chair is his. It's his. So, I mean, somebody's got to go in there and talk to him. You know what I mean? Like, we just can't let him go in there and do his own little thing. Somebody's got to at least try. But as far as everybody being mad at Steve Harvey about it, I mean, I don't really see why everybody cares, man. You wake up the next day, go get your money. Like, I mean, you're not going to stop Steve Harvey.
He's not a leader. He's not no one that's in the community is like that.
It's true.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, Steve Harvey, is he really going to make or break the black community?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, he doesn't hold that kind of weight. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a successful dude. You know what I mean? I ain't taking nothing from him. But it's like, are you really mad that Steve Harvey went and talked to? Come on now. Like, I would be more mad if Martin Luther King got out of his grave and went and talked to Donald Trump. But Steve Harvey, like,
see, that's what I'm saying. If it was somebody that had some, Donald Trump is inviting people that he's trying to get people to like him over. Like, it's sad, black people to like him over. This motherfucker even asked 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz? Who's 2 Chainz leading?
Dude.
2 Chainz the funny thing is, the leader of the trap niggas. I guess he wants trap nigga support or some shit.
Yeah. I would probably be more mad if 2 Chainz talked to Donald Trump than I would of Steve Harvey talking to Donald Trump.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, 2 Chainz turned him down. 2 Chainz turned him down bad. Yeah. He tried to pay him. He said he tried to pay him $1 million to come perform.
And with Steve Harvey meeting it, I'm not to discredit Steve Harvey on what he's done, at least for the black community and really just women in general. Not just black women, but just women in general. With his show, he's reached so many. So for people to just be like, yo, I'm done with Steve. I'm not gonna rock with him no more. So what? Because he met with Donald Trump. That's because you found out he met with Donald Trump in public. It was on the media. You don't know how many times he's probably met with Donald Trump. He could have met with a KKK leader. We don't know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It really shouldn't.
You know what's crazy though?
I never cared for him.
He could have went in there and said something that they've been meaning to say. You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows what was really said. Like, Steve could have actually went in there and represented, but nobody knows. Like, they might have had a conversation off camera, behind closed doors, and Steve might have, he might have gave Donald Trump a piece of his mind. You never know.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too, but I'm pretty sure some of the people are mad just because they didn't go in there and say nothing. They got stuff they want to get off their chest, and they don't get the opportunity to do it because Donald Trump ain't trying to meet with them.
Of course, man. But we live in an internet age, man, where everybody's got that internet courage, so they're gonna say a lot of things that they wouldn't say to Steve in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's they're calling him Jigaboo or an Uncle Tom, or you know what I'm saying? The white man's black man, or whatever, do anything.
But somebody's got to go and talk to him, though. That's the thing. Somebody's got to go and talk to him. You can't avoid not talking to him. Somebody has to come and speak for everybody.
If anybody that should be talking to him right now, based on the movement he's been doing, it should be David Banner, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? David come from the bottom of bottom. You know what I'm saying? He don't talk
want David Banner. That's the whole point. He don't want nobody like that.
He want a public peace, man. He just want like a peace. You know what I mean? It's just just for show. And
somebody's got to do it.
You got to see right through it. You got to see through that. What also was aside,
I bet you Steve Harvey right now, his ratings probably went through the roof after he met with Donald Trump. And it probably wasn't from us watching. If it was, I mean, we were just watching to see, like, what is Steve really all about? But, man, Steve is on 3 different television shows. He's on the radio. Steve Harvey don't care. Y'all call him whatever you want to call him. Steve Harvey is getting money. He does not care.
Exactly. He don't.
Yeah, and also some other people. Yeah, I know I saw Snoop. Snoop said he was gonna rag on anybody that performed at the inauguration, and I saw that Chrisette Michele, great R&B soul singer, man. If you haven't heard any Chrisette Michele music, you need to cop that first album and hear.
No, you don't.
If I Have My Way, wilding hard right now. But yeah, Chrisette.
Hey, you got me hooked on that.
You know, her first album was great, man.
It was fire.
But yeah, she wanted to sing at the she was asked to sing at the inauguration. And she said she was going to do it. And even Spike Lee took her off his Netflix series because she wanted to sing. That's how, serious. So they look at these people like Steve Harvey, they look at Chrisette Michele, and even that gospel singer that was asked to sing. I forget his name, but he was asked to sing for Donald Trump, and I believe he said he was going to do it. Now I don't necessarily. I mean, it's like a cliche line for him to say that God led him to believe this is what he wants him to do by singing at a Donald Trump rally. I'm sure that's exactly what what would be said. But
hey, man, can I ask?
You don't know?
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
How much are they paying Chrisette Michele to perform at the inauguration?
A lot. If he try to pay 2 Chainz $1 million, I'm more than sure he paying her a lot because nobody wants to do it.
So think about
probably
like
getting
this,
so much money, it don't make sense.
Hold on, Jeff. Go ahead, Mark.
All right, the man is in office, right? So if they gave her $2 million to perform, $2 million can get her through the next 4 years. Because if we learn anything from the Bush administration, ain't nothing promised, man. And he can run this planet straight into the ground. And if I was her, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, she should have took it or she shouldn't have took it. But, man, $2 million is $2 million when you got to feed your family.
Yeah.
Call me Uncle Tom. I'm going to get that money because in 4 years, everybody can be flat broke. She'll be sitting on her $2 million.
Yeah,
everybody
living off Wi-Fi and she rolling.
Yeah, I do. We all had dial-up internet. She would be living off Wi-Fi.
I don't know, man. It ain't pride, but I got a conscience, man. I gotta deal with that shit. You think about all the people that supported Bush. You know about the people that supported Bush, and then he went to war, and then they found all that stuff. You know they feel bad after that, man.
Yeah, they did.
And it's the fact that even what's the guy's name? the black guy, Colin Powell, came out like later on, was like, yo, I tried my best to get him not to do this, and he still did it anyway. That's you know, they in his administration and they even tried. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of they feel bad about it later. They still got to deal with it.
All right, so think about it like
that's gonna be on their like record forever.
Hold on, Jeff. Jeff. Go ahead, Mark.
Let's say, for instance, Chrisette Michelle, she goes out on tour, right? And she's performing in front of thousands of people every night. Who's to say all those people that's at her show have good morals? They could have the same morals as Donald Trump. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, because it's the inauguration, like, big deal. Take the name away from it. She's just performing. She's just going up there singing. $2 million in her pocket. You still wouldn't take it?
Yeah. So that leads me to my next question. Are you a sellout if you attend the inauguration? Like, for you singing, or if you go to the inauguration, does that make you? Are you considered a sellout? You attend the inauguration, like.
Shit. You got some feedback.
Who's supposed to be going?
Yeah. Well, let me get we'll go with Mark. Mark was already talking, so go ahead, Mark. What you think on it?
I mean, to be honest, all right, if you're going to the inauguration because you're going to support, or you're going because you're paid to be there, I mean, I would take the money if I'm just paid to be there. If I'm going to support and saying, hey, I love Donald Trump and I think he's going to be the best president there ever was, then I would be considered a sellout, because I really don't believe that. But if somebody's paying me to be somewhere, like, think about how many people out here go to work every day because they're paid to be there. You don't really want to go to work, but you go. You gotta feed your family, don't you?
Yeah.
So I mean, if that's the case, I'm gonna sell out too, because I go to work and work with people I don't really care for. But hey, I gotta make some money.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about you, Ebony? Or how do you see this whole these chain of events that's been happening? Do you see, like, if people want to attend, actually go to the inauguration, or if they sing at the inauguration, does that make them a sellout?
It just depends on what their intentions are. They're going. I mean, yeah, it just depends on what their intentions are. Some people just go there to see what it's all about. And I mean, if people are just for a check, then yeah, I think they are a sellout.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said that people got to feed their family. That's true. There's other ways of doing that. That's not the only way of doing it.
Right.
So,
I got you. Well, it's something for morals. I guess all depends where your mind, where your mindset is on that. Yeah. But what about you, Jeff? I'm pretty sure I know how you feel about it. But go ahead.
You already know. Like this. Yeah, I understand about you feeding your family and stuff. This is a man that came out and said in his own record, he's still the president. He said, like, the same thing with Bush, man. Like, they that said some racist, crazy stuff. I mean, it's insane. And you would support. That's just like if somebody was like, they'd be like, you don't supposed to hit women. But let's say somebody was just like, it's out there blatantly. Yeah, beat them. Would you still work for them? Would you still go like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I got a counter. I got a rebuttal for you about that. You being the big wrestling fan that you are, and you being the big Ted DiBiase fan, Ted DiBiase's motto: everybody's got a price.
Everybody got a price, man.
So that's. And I really feel like that's where Mark is coming from with the whole Chrisette Michelle thing. We don't know her financial situation. I mean, hell, she here on reality TV shows for R&B singers.
That's why like, there's other ways of getting money. You don't have to sell yourself short for that.
That's why
you don't have to.
Why we can't. That's one of the reasons why we can't get things done now, yo.
Yeah, everybody's chasing all dollars.
That's why there's no more leaders, yo.
And
nobody's willing to take that kind of sacrifice no more.
Yeah.
So you turn. So let me ask you, Jeff.
I'm not saying I'm like Pharaoh Kroom or some junk. I'm just saying, yeah.
Yo, Jeff. So if Trump wanted to pay you, let's just throw I don't know, 25 mil at his inauguration. You turning it down?
Nope. Yep.
Would I turn 25 mil down?
Yeah. Well, no, wait a minute now, because you got morals.
It's a simple thing, man. For one, I got friends that's like Hispanic and stuff. I see them every day, like straight up Hispanic. You think I want to I'm gonna take this money? This dude is like family to me too. I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. I can't support somebody like that, man.
You won't
I live by different values, man.
Okay.
You know I do. I live by like a street code type ethic, and you know this.
For sure.
Audience, I don't know it.
I mean, I'm not gonna get 25 million in my life, but I'll be able to sleep.
Right.
Some people get in and spend it right away.
The money ain't everything, man. The money ain't everything.
The money ain't everything, but it's something.
That's like if somebody, you knew somebody killed a bunch of kids, would you let them get away with it? No, you wouldn't. You got to sleep at night. If they pay you 25 million, you got to sleep at night.
So let me ask you a question.
Hold on. Go ahead, Mark.
If the Oscars said they would pay you 25 million to perform, would you perform at the
I
Oscars?
don't even support the Oscars. I don't even support the Oscars.
Yeah,
I don't.
The Grammys.
I don't support the Oscars at all.
We don't support any of that. We don't even watch the Rock.
So I want to hear you say no. I wouldn't do the Oscars for 25 mil.
Nope.
Why would I go to why would I support the Oscars for 25 mil? There's no reason for me to.
You still haven't said no though.
No.
That's now Ebony speaking. Ebony's saying no for you, but you not saying.
That's exactly what he's gonna say.
All right, so quick question.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a no.
If you was a singer, right? So if you were a singer, right, and you performed every night, do you think that there is no racist people in the crowd?
Oh, that's probably awesome.
Yeah, but you don't know
I don't know that.
You don't know, but you know this
perform.
dude is though. That's what I'm saying. You know he is. It's a big ass difference. When freaking white people don't want to support him because of shit he says, it's insane. And you want to know what's even worse? People don't want him in so bad, they got a damn investigation on how he the president right now. That's how bad they don't want him in.
Hold on, everybody. I got Hunt. I got E from E and J calling in right now. Hold on. Yo, Ev, what up, man? What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up, man?
Welcome. You getting in at the right time. You called in at the right time, my man. So let's get your take on it, bro. I'm just pretty much talking about the whole Trump thing, and if you be a sellout if you were to perform at the inauguration. Now the question is, if you were paid, let's just say he paid you 25 mil to perform at the inauguration. Now, based on, I know you got your morals and everything, but looking at morals, do you still perform, or do you say, no, I'm not supporting that shit?
If Donald Trump paid me $25 million to perform, I'm doing my damn job.
See? So, I mean, it's split. It's just a split conversation. I respect Ebony and Kroom on turning down $25 million.
If I did do it, I would ruin the show. I would ruin everything.
But you would do it. See, the question
I would wreck
it. You do it.
Hey, she gonna go up there and unplug the mics.
I sure would.
She gonna pull Eddie Murphy did in Dreamgirls.
I would tear up everything.
Jimmy got soul.
Oh man, kicking over speakers and stuff.
I sure would. You didn't tell me that I could do that. You just gonna pay me. You didn't say.
But in all seriousness, man, are you?
You want to know what's crazy, man? They people
it's all perception based. Hold on, let me get it. It's all perception based, as far as how you see it. If you don't want to rock with somebody because they performed at that's on you. That shows, like what type of individual you are. You're quick to cut people off. If people change all the time. One day they like it, the next they don't. You know what I'm saying? You need something more consistent anyway. anybody, you want somebody around you that's gonna have unconditional love. You may not like the decisions that they make. Like who's to say, like I don't know, strippers. You know what I'm saying? Is that the right way to make money? Or things, drug dealers and all that stuff. There are risks in doing the job, but it does pay for some. I'm not encouraging, and by any means, you know what I'm saying. But it's definitely something like from a moral perspective, you probably wouldn't do it. But is it lucrative in a sense? Sure it is. If you can get away with it for however long, and if you can live with it, that's what's important, really. If you can live with it, if you can face, you know what I'm saying, not doing, with the face of the masses and them saying and calling you a coon or an Uncle Tom in this sense, as far as like with Donald Trump goes, you know what I mean? Like Trump.
Well, maybe if they disclose what was discussed, then it would change people's minds. But since that's not disclosed, people are jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
You said like things change, and you mentioned like strippers. Like, man, I can remember when stripping was frowned upon. Like stripping was bad. Like anybody could go be a stripper. Like that's your last resort. Now, like you got to be qualified to be a stripper. Like strippers are actually like the thing to be now. It seems like strippers are making crazy money. So it's like, man, the world we live in today, man, it's not the same. Man, everything's flipped upside down.
Oh yeah,
totally backwards.
Yeah, definitely. But I know Jeff wanted to say something. Go ahead, Karoon Bey.
Oh, I don't even know what I was about to say.
that was gonna be Jeff's new job.
Let's talk about let's get into the protest. If anything, like today, let's make sense of that. Like today, outside D.C., outside the White House, it was on television that folks it's like 95 arrests have already been made. Folks busting up Starbucks, busting up McDonald's on the fact that Trump is now president. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand the frustration. Just as the same with the riots in Baltimore. When we had those, 2 years ago, we had that situation going on in Baltimore with the shoot, with the cops killing that the black cat. But
Michael Brown. I mean,
yeah.
Great. I mean,
Mike Brown. That was
Mike Brown was there. I meant Freddie Gray. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Freddie. Yeah. But you got these riots going on, and obviously a lot of people in that sense of the Freddie Gray situation, it's like you always go after the effect, but go after the cause. Here, I don't know if we can really stand by what does breaking up a Starbucks or McDonald's going to do about Trump being the president.
It's not going to solve anything.
Not at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey, that's how folks can be, But did you guys see any of the footage today or with the of the protest?
I looked at bits and pieces. I got a relative that's I guess on a school trip or something, and I don't know if she got caught in the middle of it or if she purposely was over there. But they were saying how people were getting pepper sprayed, and they were helping people get that out of their faces and stuff like that.
Wow.
I don't know the severity of it is, but it's kind of sad in a way. I don't know if it was something that was peaceful. I didn't listen to the whole video, but I don't know if it was something that was peaceful or not. But hopefully it was, and if it wasn't, then you shouldn't. You shouldn't at least try to be as peaceful as possible about it.
Right.
Better to be peaceful about it than say, attack you and stuff. And they're in the wrong. They're not.
Yeah,
I've been out the loop on that.
Yeah, it's been wild, man. Today I was playing earlier when I was at work, and just looking at the folks. The news people are out there actually. News reporters are standing in the midst of it. People just walking past with a ski mask on, and they're obviously the cops are out there trying to they're actually hosing people down, man. I haven't seen that hosing stuff down since 60s civil rights movement. You know what I'm saying? So they're hosing people down with this stuff. Is it and what we I don't know what we can look forward to as far as during this presidential era, and that whole give him a chance stuff. Did Obama ever get a chance? That is the one question. You know,
did he? No.
was Obama ever given a chance?
Obama got a chance. You know what I'm saying? But the reason that I think these are not something that we can compare is Obama didn't do anything wrong not to get a chance.
Exactly.
I think that's what people messing up. You know, like people saying, well, it's the mainstream media that's all over Trump, and like what person hasn't done this and that. First of all, this dude has so many issues that I'm appalled that a majority.
Yeah.
Dude.
You
don't even want to get on it.
Yo, Evan, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. Somebody got cut off.
I was making sure Hunt's still there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, making sure, man. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, talk that, man. You know, definitely. That's definitely your lane, man.
What's the last thing y'all heard? I'm sorry, I'm in my truck, so.
I've never seen other countries say they weren't going to mess with America if he became the president. And he became the president. It is so funny,
you know
man.
What? And that's true. That's true,
What's also true, though, is they said that the Russia guy said that, you know, they would strike nuclear war if Hillary became president.
I don't know. I think I don't know about all that.
Yeah, Pootie said that.
Oh, Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang.
That's one of the reasons why his boy being inspected right now. So I got a question. If they find out that Donald Trump actually did something to become president, what are they going to do?
Impeach?
Nothing.
Would they, though?
I mean, what can they do? I mean, the investigation is going on, and it's still going on, and they, like, bringing him into the White House. I'm like, what are they supposed to do? They be like, all right, he did something, and they find out he did. What are we going to do then? Do we have another, like, election? What the hell do we do?
No, they got Pence to take office.
No, if they
something.
Are we talking about if they find some improprieties with Russia interfering with our election and it influenced how Trump got elected?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's not gonna have any weight to it because it's gonna take so long to even pull up anything. They're not gonna be able to pin it on Donald Trump. They're not gonna be able to say that Donald Trump did something to boost up his influence or did something
else.
Right. But what Trump needs to worry about is he's got a couple of trials coming up. I'm not sure if he's going to settle or not, but him and another guy got a trial coming up about an underage girl that they supposedly gangbanged.
This
so
is
I'm
like
not sure
Tupac in '94.
What the details are, I don't know what the details are. But that's something you got to worry about.
Trump got to grab that by the hand.
grab by the foot.
That's right.
With the state of affairs we're in the United States right now, and we already know that the president doesn't pull all the strings. He is essentially a puppet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is the people that's going to be pulling the strings are the people he just put in these cabinet positions, and that's the problem. That's a big problem. I'm seeing that, Trump, all right, he may be a degenerate. This dude, he's a fuck up, excuse my French. But he's not going to be the one that's going to mess everything up. We got a Department of Education person that she don't know if she want to do
thing.
Equal allocation.
Yes.
Nothing. Like, coming from a dude from public school, I would love to have the taxes go equally toward me and go toward another school in a different district that got more white people, so to speak.
Yeah.
But she avoided that. And a lot of these cabinet members are doing the same thing. So we're going to have some issues with that. We got to be tough on our kids now because the system is going to be tilted against them.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how they want it, though. You got to think about it. If you got a bunch of, like, rich people in a rich area, they don't want their taxes going toward us. Like, well, not us, but you know what I mean.
Right.
We not rich.
They got what they wanted. It's nothing like they got exactly what they wanted.
Right.
That's what they're doing. They're getting what they want. They playing dumb by getting what they want. It's working.
But has everybody seen the video? Yeah. Hold on. Has everybody seen the video of the lady that Hunt is talking about when she's being asked by the senator She said, I think what the sender asked, has any of your family members, your kids, had to use financial aid to, to pay for college? No, unfortunately, they have not. And then ask another question. I haven't. And, every question she's asking you regarding to education, she has no answer for it. But this is the person that's in charge of education.
Yeah, no answer.
That's sad. That's so sad.
Right.
Sad.
Right.
If you asked me 15 years ago, hell, 20 years ago, even as a 8-year-old or however old I was, I'm not doing the math right now. But if you asked me in elementary school if Donald Trump would be president right now, I probably would have gotten written up right there in class for what I would say to you. This is it's like, when he was running, like, oh, okay, cool. And then he became the final candidate. Okay, yeah, this is getting even funnier. But now,
no, man,
this shit is because I'll be honest, I thought he was sitting up. I thought he was sitting up for Hillary.
But you know what, Hillary, I think the Hillary and Bernie thing is what decided it. Bernie should have been in that spot that Hillary was in. He would have wiped the floor with Trump. The problem was Hillary Clinton has the name, she has the funding, and she has enough bullshit too along with it that it propelled her into the Democratic nominee just by default anyway. Bernie Sanders ain't stand a chance. But Hillary Clinton, all she had to do was not do a Golden State. She was up 3-1. She was up 3-1. That nigga came back and won.
Man, he was, y'all, I'm with Dave Chappelle. He was going to win anyway. Y'all believe that bullshit? You crazy. He was going to win any fucking way. You got to think. They got rid of all the candidates that should have been in. Ryan Paul and freaking Bernie. We were either way. He was going to win anyway.
Well, the conspiracy theory in me believes that the president is picked long before the election is done anyway.
Yeah, I knew he was going to win.
Of course. He was already picked.
Yeah. That's just my, just my theory on that.
Dave was like, really?
But
really? You just found out
Let me ask you guys though, with all of us being black, who would you consider to be a black leader in helping the black community throughout this Trump administration anyway? So I'm gonna go with I'll go with Ebony first. Ebony, who you think will be a good who would you choose elect as a black leader in the black community to lead that that charge as far as bringing back equal rights and working towards making America great again, as they say. Have you there?
You say Ebony or Evan?
Yeah, Ebony.
Oh,
I guess anyway, go with Evan. So we're gonna go with Hunt. All right, who would you choose?
You know what? Not to toot my own horn, but me.
Go ahead.
Me.
That's what I like to hear anyway.
I'm doing it because right now I don't know if y'all know about what's going on in Minot. Minot is going through a change. It's going through a big change, and the face that needs to represent the change isn't where it should be. People can't even name the mayor or any member of our city council right now.
Right.
But when I get up in there, you back, Ebony?
Yes.
Yes, she has returned. Okay, cool. Well, go ahead. Finish your spill.
But I think it shouldn't have to be a name that everybody knows already. Somebody else needs to stand up because all these names that's there, they already had their chance. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Cornel West, all them, they had their chance already. Now it's got to be some new faces out there. Somebody else got to do it. I mean, it got to be young, it's got to be progressive, and it's got to be assertive. And I think if we did that, enough people per community would definitely have a bigger voice. And it ain't got to be no Black Lives Matter stuff either because it ain't got to be protest. We got to go about it the mental way. We got to win minds. So that's what I feel.
Okay.
No, that's right.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, Ebony, who would you choose as elect as a black leader to lead, bringing back things right in the black community?
I really can't answer that question. I mean, the only reason why I say that is because, the way that I was brought up in the communities that I've been in, I'm a military brat, so I really can't, I can't relate to some of that stuff. So I couldn't tell you, like, who would, But as far as, like, who's a black leader, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a black person. I would rather just have somebody as a leader for everybody.
All right.
For all of them, regardless of color, for everybody. Low income, middle income,
Yeah,
that's what we need.
Yeah, you're right. A person for the people, all people. So that's good. That's a good answer too.
It's not going to get anywhere if you keep trying to divide it like that.
You want the people's champ. You want the Rock.
Yeah, Dwayne. No, she want Marshawn Lynch, man. Marshawn Lynch.
Oh man,
you're killing me with that Marshawn Lynch shit. But no, Mark, man, what about you, bro? Who would you elect as I would say, Ebony corrected the whole question itself. Who would you elect as a leader to bring things back to the, really to the forefront in America?
Oh man,
or even
I don't think we need one leader. I think we need unity. I think everybody needs to do their part. I don't think we just need one person.
True.
Like you can't get one person to take you to the promised land other than Jesus. Like everybody has to do their part and stop looking for somebody to do something for you. Like get up, do it yourself, grab your brother and help him help you. Then somebody else, help everybody. Like I don't think it should rely on one person, just one person.
No.
You can't win a championship by yourself. You need a team, man.
Right.
You definitely need a team. You can't do it by yourself, man.
Really?
Right. Okay. What about you, Jeffrey?
Man, I don't know, man. We need fucking Dolomite. We need Dolomite. I don't know who we need, bro.
Dolomite?
We need Dolomite way down in the jungle deep.
Badass lion stepping dignified monkey's feet.
Yo, man, we need some, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, we definitely got to get something going, man. I guess let's talk about something on a lighter note. Let's see. The Chance the Rapper, his brother recently, I guess yesterday, just announced that he's bisexual. That's I don't really. In today's society, I don't think people are really shocked by people being, coming out as gay, and as we shouldn't, because whatever you choose to do is what you choose to do, and I don't think people should have a say so in that. If you elect to be, if that's what you want to be, that's on you.
Hold on,
you know what I mean? No, not Chance the Rapper. His brother, Taylor Bennett. He looks just like the motherfucker, but yeah. He recently came out. He said he's bisexual. So
okay.
Yeah, that's interesting information there. What else is what's going down? Oh yeah, that I seen another thing. That's probably dog lovers will probably be pretty upset. Ebony probably gonna feel some type of way about this for sure. It was a dog crime. This guy, someone took a Rottweiler, cut his nose off, cut his ears off, and his tail off or whatever. I seen that recently in the news. So, me personally, I don't have any pets. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had a pet since I lived with my mom growing up. But definitely, why do something like that to a dog? You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of what do you have to be mentally to do some shit like that? I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Because they didn't say why they did it. They just did it just to do it.
I mean, you cut the nose off. You could have stopped there. Well, I mean, you got to really have something evil in your mind to continue to cut off, various limbs on the dog.
Look like theirs.
Yeah. That's actually kind of weird. I'm kind of concerned why that's a current event. Like they didn't even say why they did it. They just cutting body parts off dogs.
And they don't even know who did it. That's the whole thing.
Speaking on dogs, man, that movie that came out, Homework, that whatever that Disney movie, whatever that is. Nah, not that one. There was some movie that recently came out. They said they like
a dog.
People are getting on it because.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it was one with Randy. Not Randy Quaid. Was it Randy Quaid or Dennis Quaid?
Yeah,
Dennis
it is Randy Quaid. They said they like were pushing the dog and stuff, yo.
Yeah, a dog episode. It's very coincidental that those things happen when this
right.
Yeah, when this comes about. Let's see, we got a little bit under 15 minutes roughly left in the show.
Can I chime in on that right quick?
Yeah. Go ahead. Hunt.
All right. Well, this happened in Detroit, my hometown, man. Now they cut the ears off and the nose. The tail, I think, was already cut. It was a Rottweiler, not a pit bull. But
yeah, that's what we said. Rottweiler.
These people that do this, man, these people they have a mental background and definitely some auditing. They need some help. You don't do shit like that to no animal if you straighten the head. And it's a picture of the guys that did it too, by the way. It's sad. It's saddening to see people do that to a defenseless animal. So that's all I gotta say. I mean, they should do some felony jail time. That's for sure.
For sure, man. That's rough, man.
They look crazy, Hunt. They look crazy, man.
What's up, Chill?
It's like these two white dudes, man. They took a picture with it, and
that's
it's crazy.
Yeah, who has that kind of?
They don't look.
Just go out and do stuff like that.
They don't look crazy, They just.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't like the sound that a dog makes when you accidentally step on his foot. I can imagine what the fuck the dog was sounding like when, you know what I'm saying, they're doing all this shit, man. That's just pure heartless.
Right.
Let's see. All right, let's get something a little social media related, kind of like sports related, and I'm gonna pose the question: is this generation too comfortable with posting so much content on social media? And over the weekend, the Pittsburgh Steelers won against what else they play? The Kansas City Chiefs. And after the victory, you know how most of us that play sports or whatever, you in the locker room, your coach is talking to you while you're supposed to be paying attention. How about the Antonio Brown, star wide receiver on the team, is recording himself, and all of a sudden you can just hear the coach. And while he's recording, you hear the coach say, pretty much it's pretty much a pep talk preparing him for the next game. Is how I took it. I don't see why he had to apologize for what he said about the Patriots, calling them assholes or something like that. That's probably just the way he talks. You know what I mean? Like talking about getting his team ready for the next team. So he's on he's recording himself. He's on Facebook Live or whatever, just recording when he should have been paying attention to what the hell the coach is talking about. And he's you hear that. Basically, you hear that. So I asked, you guys, you know what I mean? We're roughly 30. We're 30 plus. Antonio Brown's fairly young. So, what do you feel like this generation is posting a little too much content online? That kind of gets themselves caught up. You know what I mean? In situations where they have to pretty much apologize for whatever. But I'll go with Hunt on it. Lions fan.
Well, I think we're in a new day and age of communication, first of all, and I think it's not the fact that we have the access to show everybody what we're doing at every part of the day. It's the fact that we do post too much. When you post too much, you no longer have a personal life. You no longer have a private life. You no longer have a private organizational life, as in the locker room of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So when Antonio Brown doing that, and then they hearing the coach, talking and hyping the team up, ain't nobody else supposed to hear that but the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, if I'm at home, I'll tell my boy, man, fuck these niggas down the street. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. That's how we are. That's for us. That ain't for everybody else. So I think the access to it is great. But the misuse of it, the overabundance of it, and the overuse of it will and is causing problems in our society.
Right. Okay. What about you, Mark? Giants fan, no pun intended. Yacht boys.
Oh man. Hey, look, man, we have fun in Miami. Leave us alone, man. Leave us alone. Hey, look, you live in Miami.
He called you the Yacht Boys, bro.
Yeah, them Yacht boys,
leave us alone, man.
The Yacht boys in the building tonight. You know it, man.
Nah, man. I honestly, man, like they used to say, snitches get stitches. And people tell on themselves now, man. It's like you ain't even got to worry about the snitches no more, man. Social media has messed it up for everybody. Like you can be somewhere with somebody. Like let's say, for instance, we all go to the club, right? And let's just say somebody doesn't tell the other half they going to the club. The other half will find out they was at the club, and it ain't even got to be from us. It could be from somebody else in the club taking that picture, and then they post it, and then it comes up under what's the little tracking thing that they got where it shows where you're at, places or something like that.
Oh yeah.
All they got to do is look at
people near you.
And look at somebody else's picture. Yeah, people near you. Like they can look at somebody's picture they don't even know and see that you were at the club that night. So yeah, man, social media. That's why I ain't really a big fan. I'm like anti-social media, but yeah, it's messing this world up, man. It's tearing us up.
Is that hot?
Yeah. So what about you, Jeff? How you feel about this generation, Jeff?
Yo, I've seen people on social media, like if you go on DJ Academic or whatever, this dude's doing drive-bys, recording the drive-bys. I kid you not. And they showing themselves, and then they wonder how they get in jail.
That is
I'm innocent.
No, the cops don't even have to do it. Don't have to do that no more. They just go on your page, figure out. People be like, yo, I'm the weed man. I'm the plug.
Yo, anybody can
say that. I'm the plug in here. And all they got to do is look like, oh, this dude the plug. All right, let me go raid his house right quick and see what he got in it. That's how stupid people are.
Yeah. What about you, Ebony? How do you feel about social media? Since you are very social on social media.
But this is supposed to a lot of stuff, okay?
She always does.
I am always up there, but I am careful about what I post. I think about it before I post something up there. I don't tell my business stuff, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. It's just, yeah, it is, some things you shouldn't just put on there.
Right. Okay. Yeah. For me, I just think it's so hilarious. You see, you never know what you're gonna see. Everybody shouldn't have live. I've said that. Well, I think we talked about that on the show 10 weeks ago.
Hold on, you just said everybody shouldn't have live.
No, everybody shouldn't have Facebook Live, like people go live on Instagram.
Yo, I thought he said everybody shouldn't have lives. I was like, yo, you dark as hell.
I ain't that much of a savage, dog. Come on, man. You gotta give me more credit than that, Jeffrey, man. That's some gangster shit. That's gangster shit right there, man. We're not thugging like that. But no, I just think everybody shouldn't have Facebook Live, man. I do remember, like you talking about drive-bys. I remember these guys from my hometown. Mark, I'm pretty sure you remember it being on the news. I think it was on CNN. These guys were sitting in Norfolk, or they were sitting in Virginia Beach, sitting in the car or whatever. And then all of a sudden, these guys just roll up on them, and you see the phone drop on Facebook Live. They just got shot just sitting in the car. You know what I mean? Obviously, who knows what they were up to, as far as like the type of lifestyle that they were living. But that's really besides the point. The point is that the footage was there. And then you have people, like you said, robbing places. They'll rob somebody, they'll rob a place with a lot of money, then get on Facebook Live or Instagram and post them dropping the money on the bed or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot of stupidity going down, and we definitely got to watch what we post on social media with this generation, because this is these same people doing this stuff is going to have children, and who knows what they're going to do. They'll probably be 10 times as worse.
Yo, man. I remember, like, what's funny is there used to be like the village idiot stayed in his place, but now you got so many village idiots with this shit. It's just hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Right.
With the little bit of time we got left, man, I want to ask this question. I'm pretty sure everybody got a lot to say about it. Do you feel like we're going forwards or backwards as a nation, and why do you feel that way? And I'll go with my anchor right here, Hunt, on this issue. I know very strong about it. So the future leader in Minot communities. I just want to get your take on it.
Do you believe we're going forward or backwards as a society?
Yeah.
I think we're moving forward. No matter what we're doing, we are moving forward. I think that the resistance to oppression is always growing, and the awareness of discrimination is always growing. So I think even though we still have these inconsistencies with our laws and with our legislation and with our politics, there are still enough people that are progressive enough that keep us moving forward. Now with the technology, we can see everything and we can hear everything. So people can't do a lot of things behind closed doors and it not be noticed. So yeah, I think we are moving forward, even though a lot of things that we would think is pushing us back, it's coming to the forefront. But I think the good thing is it is at the forefront now. It's not hidden. So we are moving forward in my eyes.
Awesome. Okay, that's a good statement right there, man. What about you, Ebony? How do you feel about the nation? We moving forward or we moving backwards?
Well, I don't really think we're. It's like we're at a standstill. Nothing is improving really. It's just at a standstill in my eyes. Things aren't getting better than like we're just sitting there at a standstill. I think that the only if we were to move forward is if we do stuff ourselves versus waiting on somebody else to do it for us. Like, the person that's going to say is the black people, we need a leader. We all could be leaders. So without that, we're not moving forward. We're just sitting here. We're just sitting ducks.
Okay. All right. What about you, Jeff? What you think about it? Do you feel like we're moving forward or we're moving backwards as a nation?
Man, backwards. Like, just the fact that who's the president, we moving backwards, bro. When people vote on popularity instead of, like, they didn't even look at a social issue, man. We moving backward as hell. Like, this, I don't know, man. It's just really, man. We got to hear him go back to Japan. We got to go back to Japan quick.
Yeah, y'all going back to Japan, huh? All right, cool. Well, all right, Mark. What about you, man? How you feel about it, man? You feel like we're moving forward, moving backwards, side to side, to the left, take it back now, y'all?
Yeah, I think we could be moving forward, man, but it's too many distractions. I think we just like stuck, like we saw a butterfly or something, and everybody's like, oh wow, look at the butterfly. We're not doing anything. Like we got so many damn distractions, man. It's like you walk through like a bunch of gnats, and you just stop where you're at. It's like, oh shit, you're fighting the gnats, and instead of seeing like all I gotta do is walk through them. You know what I mean? It's like if you just simply take one more step, you'll be out of the gnats. But they got so much shit distracting us now that. It's sad, dude. It's really sad, man. We could be moving so far forward, so much faster than we are. But, I mean, like we talked about, man, social media, distraction, television, distraction, president, distraction. It's all over the place, man. So, until we learn to fight through it, we're going to be stuck for a while, man, until we see past these distractions that we got going on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, me, my thoughts on are we moving forward or are we moving backwards as a nation? I guess it's perception based, man. A lot of people feel the fact that Trump is now in office, the fact that America voted for somebody like this that makes you feel like what you value what Trump's beliefs, and it makes you think that the reason you vote for him is because of all the things that he basically said, about downing people, about what he said about the LGBT community, about what he said about Latinos, about what he said about blacks, or just all these things that are going on in our society. It's just really hard to to even fathom most of the time. But like Hunt said, with technology, we're able to do a lot more than we were 25 years ago. Because imagine if, during the Rodney King beating, or during the Rodney King beating, and if that happened today, there'd have been like 22 cell phones out there recording that versus just that one person who had a camcorder. I noticed his shoulder was hurting trying to hold up that big shit, but it was able to get it done. And
he had the low battery joint blinking.
Yeah, exactly. That thing was heavy as hell, I'm sure. I remember. And that's another. I'll say that thing for another time. But anyway, we are moving forward, and we just definitely got to keep our mind on the fact that we cannot let this shit divide us. I've preached this, plenty of times, on previous shows at the end, man. We cannot let the situation that we're going through divide us as a nation, when it comes to like black and white or whatever. Not every white person is a racist. Not every black person is a racist. Not every white person thinks like Donald Trump. And not every black person, thinks, horribly either.
Thinks like Kroom.
Yeah, exactly. Not everybody thinks like Kroom. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things, man, where we really got to stay focused, man, because this situation right here alone is dividing it. I can see it, even from a work standpoint. I see the divide, happening, and it's sad, man. So I really hope that all of us collectively can band together, put our minds together, do the right thing for our nation, and avoid stupidity and ignorance, and continue to press on towards the road to success. But that's pretty much what we got today for the show, man. I really appreciate everybody being a part of the show for the day. It's been great having Hunt. I haven't had Hunt on the show in a long time, man. So really appreciate you coming back. Same with Mark, man. Need you guys up here, definitely a lot more conversation back and forth, different perspectives. Not everybody has to agree. It's all right to disagree on certain topics. Karumbe and Miss Sugar. As always, I appreciate you guys being on the show.
Waka, man.
Yeah,
I should have said Waka Flocka.
This dude's silly, man. But Karumbe, Jeff, and Ebony, I really do appreciate you guys being on it almost every other week. And shout out to my boy Joe, man. Joe, other than this episode, man, Joe's been there every fucking episode. Got to give a shout out to my boy, man. Definitely be back next week, hitting it harder than ever. And also Darius D Snacks, you know what I'm saying, new to the show. Definitely on the come up, man. We're making moves, man. Spreading around. I'm hoping that E&J show will get off the ground this year in 2017, since we couldn't do it in 2016. But definitely right now I want everybody to give the contact information. Jeffrey like to stay mysterious, so we're gonna skip him. But Mark, man, let everybody know how they can. Let them know how they can reach you, bro.
Man, can't nobody reach me, man.
Okay, well then nobody's gonna reach Mark. We're gonna move on to Hunt and let them know where they can reach you, bro.
All right, reach me on Facebook, Evan Hunt, EVANHUNT, or on Snapchat, Huntin' Black, HUNT, the letter N, the word black.
That sounds like a racist hillbilly's name right there. Yeah. Hunting Black.
Hunting Black.
We looking what we doing. We hunting black. I'll be damned. But no, this dude's wild, man. We getting canceled. We getting canceled before we even started. Yeah. But Ebony, Miss Sugar, let them know how they can reach you, babe.
Reach me at Instagram under Sugar Booger, SHUGBA_BUGGA, Sugar Booger. Or you can reach me on what's this thing called Twitter under Chromebooger.
And what's this thing called?
Chromebooger.
Yo.
Ebony's always funny, man. Ebony, she do social media, but don't do social media. I'm like, what you call that thing? Just getting an Instagram. Got an Instagram 2 days ago.
Like some old lady, man. Baby, what do you call this now?
What you got that? What's I don't even know my Insta Twitter. I got to figure out what my Twittergram is.
Get that into Twitter. That's that you create that.
But yeah, real quick, you can definitely check out Joe Sneaks on Instagram at joeeasy3.com. That's JOEAZY3. You can check out romey-mak, the host, on Instagram at romey_mak. Also on Twitter at romey_mak. And definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help me get some subscribers on that. I'm shooting out content as much as possible. That's pretty much it right here from romey-mak and my team of co-hosts. We out, and definitely stay tuned for next week. We'll be back with more stuff. Peace.
This is